Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to NHK, a Group of Seven summit is set to open on Monday in Evian, eastern France, with a primary focus on the situations in Iran and Ukraine. Leaders from non-G7 nations, including Qatar and the United Arab Emirates, are expected to join the discussions regarding Iran, while Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is anticipated to participate in talks concerning Russia's invasion of his country, with a focus on supporting peace negotiations. French President Emmanuel Macron aims to steer the summit's agenda toward prioritizing global economic growth, narrowing wealth disparities, and addressing economic security, such as diversifying critical mineral supply chains. Unlike previous years, the leaders are expected to forgo a comprehensive joint statement, opting instead for outcome documents on individual topics. Tensions between the United States and European nations remain high, partly due to European hesitancy over maritime deployments in the Strait of Hormuz. With the rise of emerging economies and the U.S. emphasis on unilateral policies, observers are watching closely to see whether G7 nations can project a unified stance on these critical geopolitical challenges. According to a report by Thai Sounds, Russian forces launched a massive drone and missile attack on Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, and other major cities early Monday morning. This devastating assault occurred just hours after U.S. President Donald Trump, celebrating his 80th birthday, held separate phone calls with Russian President Vladimir Putin and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. In Kyiv, the strikes caused widespread power outages affecting around 140,000 homes, left at least 2 people dead and 20 injured, and severely damaged the Kyiv-Pechersk, a UNESCO World Heritage Site founded in 2051. Ukrainian officials condemned the attack as a brutal strike on their cultural heritage. Meanwhile, other cities like Kharkiv also faced intense bombardment, resulting in the deaths of 5 emergency responders. Zelenskyy is expected to meet with Trump at the G7 summit in France to discuss the situation further, while the White House has kept details of the recent calls private. According to Yonhap news agency, Seoul stocks opened nearly 5% higher on Monday, June 15, 2026, following the announcement of a landmark agreement on a U.S. Iran deal. Former U.S. President Donald Trump stated that the deal is complete and that the strategically vital Strait of Hormuz will reopen immediately upon its formal signing on Friday. The highly anticipated peace agreement sparked massive investor optimism in the South Korean financial market, driving a sharp upward SACH response to the rapid rise. The market operator, Korea Exchange, KEDRX, issued a buy-side CAR for the benchmark Korea Composite Stock Price Index, KNC, to temporarily suspend program trading and maintain market stability. The dramatic rally underscores the significant relief felt by global markets over the reduction of geopolitical risks in the Middle East and the restoration of key oil transport routes. According to a report by Lianhe Zhaobao, the United States and Iran have confirmed a breakthrough agreement that is expected to lead to the rapid reopening of the strategic Strait of Hormuz. Following this announcement, international crude oil futures fell sharply at the start of the new trading week, dropping by more than 4%. Specifically, as of Sunday evening Eastern Time, West Texas Intermediate WTI crude oil futures for July delivery plunged by as much as 5.45% to a low of $80.25 per barrel, while Brent crude oil futures for August delivery fell by 4.37% to $83.51 per barrel. U.S. President Donald Trump announced on social media that the deal is now complete and scheduled to be signed on Friday, June 19th, allowing the Strait of Hormuz to reopen. Since late February, military strikes by the U.S. and Israel against Iran had severely disrupted shipping through the strait, triggering a supply shortage that previously sent oil prices soaring. the new agreement has brought significant relief to global energy markets. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.